I just wanted to make another video today talking about Aerodrome really quickly. I just wanted to touch on a few things. Again, not financial advice, and I want to keep these videos as brief and concise as possible. I know I've seen maybe like 3 or 4 comments on the previous videos, just people asking me to continue to make these videos, which I'm going to do here. So, again, Aerodrome at $1.66, and similarly to kind of how I alluded to in the earlier video, is that Aerodrome just continues to eat these dips, right? We've seen over the last 7 days, just after it has increased, surpassed $1, we've seen it just increase and pretty much dominate these dips here, 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 and now we're seeing it here again, right? I mean, we're talking about Aerodrome earlier today, this morning, $1.76, right? Falls down $1.56. I'm sure, people looking at their portfolio, not worried, obviously, but you see it decrease in price, as significant essentially as it does. I mean, $1.53 from $1.76 to $1.53, and it just completely ate the dip. It completely ate it, and I'm very, very bullish on the way this chart is specifically looking now. Again, if you're just finding out about my channel in regards to Aerodrome, I did give it to everyone at 53 cents. Well, I don't want to say I gave it to you guys. I don't want to say that. But I did make my first video at 53 cents, and I'll be the first to tell you I wasn't expecting it to go this parabolic as it has. It's absolutely crazy. I think a lot of people have made a ton of money already, and I don't want to say made a ton. Obviously, their portfolio is up. That's the best way to put it. It's not money made until you sell, but looking at Aerodrome, like I talked about, we're looking at 28,000 holders. Just this morning was around 27,000. The day before that, around 26,000. So we're pretty much kind of just seeing, 1,000 holders a day almost, it seems like. And I think we're going to kind of continue to see those types of numbers, honestly, moving forward. Like 1,000 a day. I think we're just now even kind of seeing price discovery on Aerodrome, people kind of finding out about the project as a whole. But I wanted to come back to Toasty Alpha. Shout out to Toasty Alpha, you guys. I'll put a link to this tweet and the next tweet I'm going to talk about in the description below of this video. Honestly, I want to give him his flowers, or him or her, this Twitter page, their flowers. They're the one that they really put me on game when it comes specifically to the nuances of Aerodrome, right? And I wanted to talk also, I'm going to make another video probably tomorrow about Velodrome, right, which is essential trading liquidity on optimism. But you can see here this tweet by Toasty Alpha. I don't think you guys understand how legally compliant Velodrome and Aerodrome are aiming to be. No price talk will come from me on Velo or Aero until the feds themselves are getting in. 1 BTC equals 1 BTC, Velo 1, Aero 1. Right, but again, in a video I made a while ago, I talked about the complete guide to Aero. This is a pinned tweet on Toasty Alpha's Twitter. I'm going to put a link to this tweet in the description below. I mean, Elite DD, you guys. I want to give him all his flowers here. So, Elite DD. And again, this is back on March 1st. Super early on to the game. Toasty Alpha. So, again, shout out to Toasty Alpha. Link in the description below to this tweet here. But finally, I want to talk about CCN. I think we're finally starting to see kind of some press. Not that it's needed, obviously, but seeing some press here for Aerodrome. CCN base leads layer 2 activity behind Aerodrome Finance's Aero set for meteoric rise. And I mean, I want to reiterate that articles like this, and including this YouTube video, right, and especially in the crypto space, stock space, personal finance space, a lot of it is opinion based, and right, this is kind of stating some facts here, right? Native token market cap at the time of this this article being written, $170 million market cap, ranking him easily 2,429th in the, I guess, global crypto rankings. But the same narrative that I've been alluding to in every single Aerodrome video is that it all comes down to base, right? Base is super important to Aerodrome's growth, obviously, it being, the DEX of base, but for CB Ventures, it all being intertwined, right? Aerodrome directly ties to base, and base counted more than 300,000 users in its DEX, snatching first place from Polygon in 279,000 and Arbitrum with 198,000. A possible reason for this surge in activity is a reduction in transaction fees. After the Denkin upgrade, Layer 2s on Ethereum reaped the benefits of significantly reduced transaction fees, with base being one of the biggest beneficiaries. Initially, transaction costs on base increased because of network congestion, but they have fallen sharply since. Right, we had been talking about this in the previous video, how Base in the infant stages right now currently. Therefore, Aerodrome in the infant stages currently. $284 million market cap. You guys got to understand CB Ventures, right? Coinbase Ventures invested $100 million into Aerodrome Finance. It's still, if you look at Coinbase, if you have your Aerodrome on Coinbase, it's still an experimental, considered essentially an experimental asset. Pretty crazy, you guys. Pretty crazy. Again, finally starting to see some positive PR in regards to Aerodrome, in my opinion, right? Decentralized exchange, nearly 400 million in TVL, increased over 200% over the last month. The TVL continues to increase. Aerodrome was launched in August by Velodrome, one of the biggest decentralized exchanges on Optimism. Its native token is Aero, whose holders can lock their tokens and receive vested tokens as a reward, etc., etc. I am gonna make a video, like I said, probably tomorrow or the day after, specifically talking about Velodrome and its connection and how it all intertwines with Aerodrome, Base, etc., etc. So again, drop a like on this video, guys. Hit that subscribe button. As always, have a great day.